Alright, in today's video, we're going to be doing another subscriber fighter request coming from Smoking Joe. So I want to say shout out to him. You know, he's been here since, for the most part, since I started the channel almost. I'm thinking about making this a series where I just allow, you, the viewers and subscribers, that do tune into my content daily to pick my fighters and maybe pick your favorite fighter, and I could do videos with them so you can influence some of the content you see. Because usually on this channel I like to do showcases, alter ego showcases. I'm thinking about doing like random fighter select, episodes as well to, shake things up a little bit. I do my compilation videos, but, just let me know if you guys like the idea. I already have a couple of videos like that already. It influenced a few of my videos that did really well. But Anderson Silva, we definitely want to be taunting. We want to be using our head movement. We want to make our opponents feel as stupid as possible. That's what Anderson Silva did during his title reign. That's way before my era, but I definitely saw documentaries, highlights. One of the main ones I remember was Forrest Griffin getting knocked out with like a jab. Yep, we're going to be taunting. We're going to be frustrating our opponents just like that. Trying to use that front kick a lot. That's something that is 5 stars for Anderson Silva. The front kick to the head and to the body. So mixing those up. Some of these fights, it's going to turn into knees. It's only because my opponents are pressuring me. So if they're too close to me, what ends up happening is just morphs into a knee, unfortunately. So I'm going to try my best to, of course, use these front kicks. That's one of his trademark moves. He knocked out Vitor Belfort with it. I'm not sure who else he knocked out with it. I know he knocked someone else out with it. I'm pretty sure. Because this is an iconic move of his. His jab, of course, is really good. The cross, 5 stars. We're going to use the clinch a little. I don't like to clinch too much. It's a bit cheesy. I use it here and there. Sometimes, very rarely. I like having a clean kickboxing style, but we are landing our front kicks a little bit more in this fight. But some of our opponents do glue to us here. That's unfortunately a worse aspect of the game. Especially if you like to kickbox or you're trying to emulate a Anderson or like a Israel Adesanya. You could definitely make it work though. Competitively, maybe not, but enough to have some fun, of course, in a quick match. But yeah, our opponent decided to go chill. Much respect to him. I was expecting more of a grappling. If he did grapple us, I was going to chase a triangle choke finish. He was about to lose to Chael Sonnen, but he locked up an incredible triangle choke from the bottom. But nobody's really trying to grapple us for the most part. A lot of people are going to go strikers and try to kickbox with us for the most part. So we're going to do our best to punish them for that decision. This is he's using his head movement. No disrespect to our opponents. We're just taunting to, emulate the Anderson Silva effect. Yes, sir. We're taking our time right here. That was a little backstep counter right there. Drop him with a nasty spinning heel kick. Just taking our time with it. I was trying to throw a front kick right there, but I was just a little bit too close. Trying to use that move as much as I can to try to get rocks, knockdowns, finishes, whatever I can. But we're just trying to throw our opponent off their game. Frustrate them, make them over-aggressive, make them do, dumb mistakes just because we're taunting and landing damage. Nothing gets a player more mad when you're landing damage, taunting them, and they can't do anything back. Makes them feel helpless and, not a good player. Especially if I'm running into these players that usually beat everyone they run into, and then they run into Anderson Silva doing this, it could be very, very frustrating. I've ran into a few. Try to do a front kick, he ends up eating a nasty knee to the face. Taking our time, not trying to rush. He's already hurt pretty bad. His stamina's very low, considering it's only round 1, still 2 minutes to go. The body health, the head health's pretty low. Still trying to take our time, find that finish. 1, 2, 3 body kick. Trying to throw him. We tried to throw a front kick right there, but unfortunately it did turn into a knee. I was probably a little bit too close. Look at that. He ducks right into it. We're going to be taunting him. Look at that. Just making him mentally give up. That's what Anderson Silva is all about. Bringing out your worst mistakes, just like that. That was a block counter I did land. Whenever they hit like a hook or overhand on your lead hand, if you fire off a lead hook, that's a block counter. So if, for example, Magomed throws a rear overhand or a rear hook, I could throw off my lead hook and counter him like that. Does a lot more damage, and you can't block it. So the only thing you could do is use head movement. So if you punch that lead hand, you would have to move your head back immediately. If you don't, you get countered. If the person knows how to do it. This guy's choosing Magomed, so we are going to be ready for any grappling exchanges. Magomed's more of a counter kickboxer, but he has some decent takedowns, good top control. So, you know, for frustrating our opponent enough, he may shoot for that takedown. I perform that sweep by when I catch the kick by holding L2 and R2, like, you know, low block. I just click R1, X, or circle, depending on your stance, and you will throw them on the floor. You also stop it by holding L2 and R2, you know, low block. There we go. I'm going to sweep him again. You know, it drops a bit of stamina, so really good habit to add into your game when you catch kicks. Look at that. This guy doesn't know what to do. We're taunting him, frustrating him. Devastating. He doesn't know what to do with the front kicks. Boom. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, stay tuned in.